You are listening to the People Station on greatdayradio.com.
Welcome to greatdayradio.com Money Matters Podcast. Making money online used to mean stuffing envelopes or selling on eBay, but artificial intelligence has completely transformed the landscape. We're talking about a projected $15.7 trillion AI market impact by 2030.
That's fascinating. And what really strikes me is how accessible these AI tools have become for everyday entrepreneurs. We're seeing people with no technical background building six-figure businesses.
Well, let's dive into content creation first because this one is mind-blowing. Tools like GPT-3 are generating everything from technical documentation to creative storytelling. And get this, businesses using AI content tools are reporting up to 70% reduction in content production costs.
That's interesting because I've been experimenting with some of these platforms myself. How are you seeing businesses actually monetize this content?
So here's what's clever. They're building multiple revenue streams from the same AI-generated content. You start with a blog post. Then the AI repurposes it into social media content, email sequences, and even video scripts. Each piece becomes its own profit center.
Though I imagine quality control must be a significant challenge when dealing with AI-generated content.
That's exactly right. And it's why successful businesses are using what's called the 80-20 approach. They let AI handle about 80% of the initial content creation, but then human editors step in for that crucial 20% that adds authenticity and fact-checking.
Let's talk about automated trading systems. I've heard some pretty remarkable statistics about their performance.
Oh man, the numbers are incredible. Some AI trading systems are showing consistent returns of 15 to 20% annually, but here's the kicker. They can analyze over 300 market variables simultaneously, something no human trader could ever do.
Though I imagine there must be significant risks involved. How are successful traders managing that?
Well, the smart ones are using what's called hybrid AI systems, combining machine learning with traditional risk management strategies. They typically limit AI trading to no more than 30% of their portfolio, and this is crucial. They have automatic circuit breakers that can shut everything down if market conditions get too volatile.
That's fascinating. What about the e-commerce space? I've seen some pretty innovative applications there.
So check this out. Companies using AI for personalization are seeing an average 40% increase in customer lifetime value. The systems are so sophisticated now that they can predict what customers want to buy before they even know they want it.
And how exactly are these systems achieving such accurate predictions?
They're analyzing hundreds of data points per customer, everything from browsing patterns to purchase history to seasonal trends. But here's what's really interesting. The most successful systems are also factoring in external data like weather patterns and local events to fine-tune their recommendations.
That brings up an interesting point about AI-based SaaS products. What's the current state of that market?
The numbers are staggering. The AI SaaS market is projected to hit $126 billion by 2025. But what's really interesting is the emergence of micro SaaS products, highly specialized tools solving very specific industry problems.
And how are entrepreneurs without technical backgrounds managing to enter this space?
That's where low-code platforms come in. They're democratizing AI development. You can now build a sophisticated AI application with about 70% less technical knowledge than you needed just 3 years ago. And these platforms are getting more powerful every month.
Let's explore data monetization. That seems to be an increasingly important revenue stream.
Well, here's something that'll blow your mind. Companies that effectively monetize their data are seeing up to 2.5 times more revenue than their competitors. But the real magic happens when you combine multiple data streams.
Though there must be significant ethical considerations involved in data monetization.
Absolutely right. And that's why successful companies are following what's called the AAA framework: anonymization, authorization, and audit trails. They're seeing that transparent data practices actually increase the value of their data by building trust.
How do you see these various income streams working together?
So here's the brilliant part. These different streams can create what we call a flywheel effect. Your content attracts users who generate data, which improves your AI models, which creates better products, which attracts more users, and the cycle continues.
That's quite remarkable. Yeah, what final advice would you give to someone looking to get started?
You know, the key is to start with one stream and master it before expanding. About 82% of successful AI entrepreneurs started with a single focus area. And here's the most important part. Focus on solving real problems rather than just implementing AI for the sake of it.
Looking ahead, what trends should people be watching for?
Well, we're seeing three major trends emerging. First, the rise of specialized AI tools for specific industries. Second, increased focus on ethical AI practices. And third, this is fascinating, the emergence of AI-powered creative tools that are revolutionizing how we think about digital products.
That really puts things in perspective for anyone looking to enter this space.
And remember, we're really just at the beginning. The AI tools available today are like early smartphones, impressive, but nothing compared to what's coming. The key is to start learning and experimenting now, while the barriers to entry are still relatively low. Well, that's a wrap for this episode. Stay tuned in as we continue our conversation on Great Day Radio's Money Talk podcast. In the description of this podcast show, there is a link to download an absolutely free ebook called Profit with AI. Discover 5 powerful, actionable ways to earn income online using artificial intelligence. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, this free ebook will give you a roadmap for building your income streams in today's AI-driven economy. Okay, folks, catch you on the next podcast. Thank you for sharing the love and being a follower. Stay amazing, my party peeps.
You are listening to a continuous mix of today's and yesterday's music on greatdayradio.com with DJ Mikey D.
Hey, everyone. Welcome back to Money Matters Podcast. This episode will surely put money in your pockets. So for this business spotlight, we are looking at the app called Surveys on the Go, where you earn while you share your opinion. I'm DJ Mikey D, and with me is the amazing DJ Sophia Grace.
Thanks for having me, Mikey D. I am super excited to chat about this awesome app for this episode. Since you have introduced me to Survey on the Go app, I have earned anywhere from $15 to $25 on a regular basis.
Absolutely. That is exciting news. So for those who don't know, Surveys on the Go is a mobile market research tool that pays users for sharing their opinions. Pretty cool, right?
Totally. And it's available for both iPhone and Android users. No one's left out here.
Exactly. Now, to get the most out of it, users should complete those demographic surveys in the Surveys tab. That's how you unlock more opportunities.
Right. And typically you'll get 1 to 2 surveys sent weekly. But here's the thing, you got to take them fast before quotas are met.
Good point. And if you get interrupted, you've got 15 minutes to resume before you have to start over. So no multitasking, folks.
Yeah, and once you submit, that's it, no going back. They're strict about data integrity, which makes sense.
For sure. Most surveys take 5 to 20 minutes, but some might vary. And if you hit a snag, check your internet or reach out to support.
Now, let's talk payments. They review for quality, so it might take 3 to 5 business days to process. But hey, it's worth the wait.
Absolutely. And just a heads up, rejections can happen if responses are incomplete or inaccurate, so be thorough, people.
Once you hit $10, you can cash out via PayPal, Venmo, Amazon Visa, Starbucks, or even donate to charity. Lots of options.
Love that flexibility. And don't worry, your responses stay confidential. It's all for research.
If you ever want to delete your account, just head to the Privacy Center in the Profile tab. Easy peasy.
Now there's no referral program, but you can still share the app with friends. And feedback, they're all ears. Leave a review.
And if you run into any issues, support's got your back. They're all about honest, timely participation.
So, Sophia, what's your take on the best way to maximize earnings with this app?
Oh, great question. First, complete those demographic surveys, like as soon as possible. More surveys mean more cash.
And don't forget to check the app regularly. Surveys can fill up fast.
Exactly. And be honest. Quality over speed. Rejected surveys don't pay after all.
Solid advice. Now, let's dive into the payment methods. Sophia, which one's your favorite?
Oh, I'm a PayPal girl, instant and easy, but I love that they offer so many choices, even Starbucks.
Same here. And the $10 minimum is pretty reasonable compared to some other apps.
Totally. Plus the charity option. That's a nice touch for those who want to give back.
All right, folks, that's a wrap on Surveys on the Go app review. Big thanks to DJ Sophia Grace all the way from London, England. Thank you for joining us for this podcast.
Thanks for having me, Mikey. Now go download that app and start earning. If this podcast helped you, be sure to share the love with someone who can use a few bucks in their pockets. And remember, work smarter, not harder. Peace out.
Will do. Until next time, keep sharing those opinions and cashing in. Bye, everyone.
You are listening to the best podcast from the USA to the UK on greatdayradio.com.